Good evening, everyone. I'm Kara Setzer.
I'm Brian Allen. A Sioux Falls organization losing its nonprofit status. According to GuideStar, a third-party watchdog group, the Mount Pleasant Cemetery Association has not filed its tax returns in 3 years, and that results in an automatic revocation as a nonprofit.
This latest development adds to the worry of families who have taken it upon themselves to mow the grounds out of respect for the dead. First Alert investigator Beth Warden gets the reaction from a family member with loved ones buried there.
Several weeks ago, a group of volunteers got together to clean up Mount Pleasant Cemetery. Volunteers mowed everything. They did new mulch around the chapel. Well, now, as we can see right here, the weeds and the grass, they're all back again. It appears the lack of mowing may be an indicator of a larger problem.
This is a way bigger mess than I ever dreamt it was.
Carla Nordman, along with other families, have been asking tough questions of the current board. They're frustrated.
Probably need a new board.
The IRS requires nonprofits to provide tax returns to anyone in the public who requests them in 30 days. We asked 35 days ago, sent reminders, and did not receive a copy. Nordman was also told she'd need to wait to see the 990 returns.
If they did exist, why wouldn't they just send you a copy of them?
Matt Gage was the first point of contact with families and managed the grounds. He recently resigned, but tells me he remains on the board. Fred Gage, one of the other family members on the board, says he'll provide the tax records to Dakota News Now in about 2 weeks. Fred describes cleaning out the office, securing important documents, and a possible merger with another organization. Nordman's copy of her grandfather's burial deed specifies perpetual care of mowing and general maintenance of the burial plot. This appears to be in conflict with board member Fred Gage's letter to Nordman, saying they are not a perpetual care cemetery. The Attorney General's Office of Consumer Protection confirms they've received inquiries regarding Mount Pleasant Cemetery. Families are telling me they're collecting their documents and will file official complaints this week. One of the families that has loved ones buried here says they're wondering if the dead buried here are being robbed. What do you say to that?
I know my grandma would just be appalled.
A cemetery is not considered abandoned unless it's been 5 years.
Correct.
From the last burial.
Correct.
But what happens in the meantime?
I don't know.
In Sioux Falls, Beth Warden, Dakota News Now.